The Earth is a living mosaic of diverse ecosystems, each one uniquely shaped by its geography, climate, and life forms. These ecosystems, also known as biomes, define the natural world around us, acting as the stage upon which life unfolds in all its variety. From the dense, humid rainforests teeming with species to the vast, arid deserts where only the most resilient creatures survive, biomes are the building blocks of the Earth's biosphere. Understanding biomes is like peeling back the layers of a complex, interwoven story, one that has been written over millions of years and continues to evolve before our eyes. When you think of biomes, the image that may first come to mind is of far-flung places, the snow-covered tundra or the sun-baked desert. But biomes are everywhere, including the places we call home. They are characterized by specific climates, flora, and fauna, and their diversity is staggering. Each biome offers its own unique environment that supports life in ways both obvious and hidden. Understanding how biomes work helps us see the connections between living organisms and the physical world, and how they interact to create balanced, self-sustaining ecosystems. Let's take a journey into some of Earth's major biomes to explore what makes each one unique. The first stop on this journey is the tropical rainforest. Often referred to as the lungs of the planet, rainforests are dense, lush biomes located around the equator. Here, warm temperatures and high humidity create ideal conditions for life to thrive. Rainforests are home to an extraordinary array of biodiversity. They harbor more species of plants and animals than any other biome on Earth. From towering trees that form a thick canopy overhead to the smallest insects hiding in the underbrush, life in the rainforest is abundant and varied. The interconnected web of life in these forests is delicate, with each species playing a role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Despite the beauty and richness of tropical rainforests, they are also fragile. Deforestation, largely driven by agriculture and development, has drastically reduced the size of rainforests around the world. As trees are cut down, the entire ecosystem is disrupted, and many species are at risk of extinction. Beyond the loss of biodiversity, the destruction of rainforests has a significant impact on global climate. These forests absorb carbon dioxide, helping to regulate the planet's temperature. Without them, climate change accelerates, affecting every biome across the globe. Our next destination takes us to the desert, a biome that couldn't be more different from the rainforest. Deserts are characterized by extreme temperatures and minimal rainfall. While they may seem barren at first glance, deserts are full of life, though much of it remains hidden during the heat of the day. In deserts like the Sahara or the Mojave, plants and animals have adapted to survive with very little water. Succulent plants such as cacti store moisture in their tissues, while animals like the fennec fox and the kangaroo rat have evolved to extract water from their food or to conserve it as much as possible. The desert may be unforgiving, but its inhabitants have evolved in remarkable ways to cope with the harsh conditions. Many desert plants have deep roots to reach underground water sources, while some animals are nocturnal, avoiding the daytime heat by coming out only at night. The biodiversity of deserts, while less immediately apparent than in a rainforest, is no less impressive. Each species has adapted to fit into its niche within the ecosystem, playing a part in the delicate balance of desert life. Now, we journey to the grasslands, where wide, open spaces are dotted with grasses and wildflowers. Grasslands, also known as savannas or prairies depending on their location, are home to some of the planet's most iconic animals. In the African savannas, herds of elephants, zebras, and wildebeests roam freely, while in the North American prairies, bison and antelope once thundered across the plains. Grasslands support large populations of grazing animals, which in turn support predators like lions, cheetahs, and wolves. The grasses that dominate this biome are specially adapted to withstand fires and grazing, which are common in these regions. In fact, periodic wildfires are essential to the health of grasslands, clearing away dead vegetation and allowing new growth to emerge. The nutrient-rich soil of grasslands makes them ideal for agriculture, but this has also led to their decline. Much of the world's grasslands have been converted into farmland, leading to habitat loss for many species. Continuing on, we arrive in the taiga, also known as the boreal forest. Stretching across the northern hemisphere, the taiga is a cold, forested biome that plays a critical role in regulating the Earth's climate. The trees here, mainly conifers like pine, spruce, and fir, are well adapted to the long, harsh winters and short summers. Snow covers the ground for much of the year, and only the hardiest of species survive in these conditions. The taiga is a place of quiet resilience. Its animals, like the lynx, moose, and snowy owl, are well suited to the cold. They often have thick fur, large bodies, or the ability to hibernate through the winter months. Despite the seemingly inhospitable environment, the taiga is vital to the planet. It acts as a massive carbon sink, absorbing vast amounts of carbon dioxide and helping to mitigate the effects of climate change. As we leave the taiga, we head to one of the coldest and most extreme biomes on Earth, the tundra. Found near the poles, the tundra is a vast, treeless plain where temperatures rarely rise above freezing. In the summer, the top layer of soil thaws just enough to allow a short burst of life, with hardy grasses, mosses, and small shrubs taking advantage of the brief growing season. Beneath the surface lies permafrost, a layer of frozen soil that remains icy year-round. The tundra is home to animals that have evolved to withstand the cold, such as polar bears, Arctic foxes, and reindeer. These creatures are built for survival in one of the most challenging environments on the planet. Yet, like many other biomes, the tundra is under threat. Rising global temperatures are causing the permafrost to thaw, releasing stored carbon into the atmosphere and further accelerating climate change. As we explore these biomes, it becomes clear that they are not isolated. Each one is part of a larger system, and changes in one biome can have ripple effects across the planet. For example, the melting of Arctic ice affects ocean currents, which in turn influence weather patterns in faraway places. The destruction of rainforests reduces the Earth's capacity to absorb carbon dioxide, contributing to global warming and putting pressure on ecosystems everywhere. One of the most important lessons we can learn from studying biomes is the concept of interdependence. Life on Earth exists in a delicate balance, with each species relying on others for survival. Predators control prey populations, plants provide food and oxygen, and microorganisms break down organic matter to return nutrients to the soil. When one part of an ecosystem is disrupted, the entire system can be thrown off balance. Human activities have had a profound impact on biomes around the world. Industrialization, deforestation, pollution, and climate change are all contributing to the degradation of natural habitats. As we continue to encroach on wild spaces, the pressure on ecosystems intensifies, and many species are struggling to adapt to the changes. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Conservation efforts are underway in many parts of the world to protect and restore biomes. National parks, wildlife reserves, and sustainable agriculture practices are helping to preserve biodiversity and maintain the health of ecosystems. By understanding how biomes function, we can make more informed decisions about how to manage and protect our natural resources. Biomes are more than just habitats, they are the foundation of life on Earth. They provide us with clean air, fresh water, food, and medicine. They regulate the climate and support the vast web of life that makes our planet unique. By learning about biomes and the intricate relationships that sustain them, we gain a deeper appreciation for the natural world and the importance of preserving it for future generations. In the end, the story of biomes is the story of life itself. It is a story of adaptation, resilience, and interconnectedness. It is a reminder that we are all part of the same planet, and what happens in one corner of the world affects us all. By working together to protect the Earth's biomes, we can ensure that the next chapter in this story is one of renewal and hope.